Notre Dame Fighting Irish and Maryland Terrapins will meet up in an ACC college basketball matchup. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Wednesday night's opening tip scheduled for 7 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN2 from the Comcast Center. The Terrapins have fallen from 4.5 to 4-point home favorites while no betting total has been established at SBRodds.com. Notre Dame 0-2 straight up and against the spread over its last 2 games. Its last 4 contests have gone over the betting total. The Fighting Irish have 3 players averaging in double figures, with senior center Garrick Sherman leading the way and averaging 14.8 points a contest. But the real leader offensively is senior point guard Eric Atkins, who's had to pick up his scoring production with the dismissal of Jerian Grant due to academic issues. Atkins averaging 18.5 points over his last 5 contests. The Fighting Irish are shooting just 31.7% from beyond the arc in opening up ACC play. That's down from its overall production, and a lot of that is attributed to the fact that Grant was one of the better perimeter shooters in all of college basketball. The Fighting Irish are 1-3 straight up and against the spread as road underdogs of 3.5 to 6 points the last 2+ seasons. Maryland has also dropped its last 2 games by combined 44 points. The Terrapins are 9-10 straight up all time in the series, including a 4-3 mark when playing at home, 8-3 in its last 11 home conference games, with those victories coming by an average of 13.5 points. Have won all 8 games this season when holding opponents to 70 or fewer points, and 5 Terps are averaging double figures when playing at this venue. From a handicapping perspective, it's very hard to ignore the fact that Maryland is shooting just 65.9% from the free throw line. I think this is going to be a 1 or 2 possession game down the stretch, and that's a very important statistical category to handicap when making your selection. I'm going to back the Notre Dame Fighting Irish as 4-point road underdogs against the Maryland Terrapins on Wednesday night. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports.